Whoa. Okay. Dragon's not too happy about that one. So how come it lands over there? Maybe... have something to do with this bell? Okay. What does this even do? We ring it to bring him over there. And then we take the ride down. Now it makes sense. Although it's kind of like maybe he would have heard the meat anyways due to the bones, like he heard me. Do it. Run. Book it. Grab the mirror, get out of here. Getting a little too... is that like a shield? Looks like it'd be a shield or something. Is it a future seeing mirror, or is it just kind of a... now that's an inventory system I would love. Oh, you didn't even try. Dragon, oh god. Not cool. I'm glad he jumped. Oh shit. Graham can surf. Ah! Uh-oh. I actually had my hand off the mouse for a second there. Not wise. And any more? Okay, I was just about to shoot his hand. Ah! Uh-oh, I think I died. Yeah. I was under the impression that I only had to push it once. Ooh, now I'm gonna mash everything. Oh god. Nice of the water flow to slow down there a bit. Okay. So far, I'm really digging how they portrayed Graham, though. It's the right amount of seriousness and hilariousness. Exactly what I would expect. That was incredibly shaky on my part. You don't even need the mirror. Always assume a dragon breathes fire. No. No, thank you. Nope. Oh god. All right.
With a magic mirror safely in my possession, I dreamt of the Daventry I would be rewarded with, and the kingdom it could become.
So Daventry isn't even established yet, it seems. Oh, weird-ass tiny door. Oh, God.
In that split second, I had three choices in front of me. Any would clear my path to safety, and all would have rippling consequences.
Don't give me choices. Ooh, I could have shot him in the eye now that I think about it. I believe I took the hero's path. I'm assuming we could have shot the trap. It would have knocked the boulders on him. The bell distracted him. And his other eye, which...
My hands were shaking and my arms could barely grip
know,
the rope.
he didn't do anything to
With the
me.
last of my strength, I climbed out of the well and headed back to the castle. Ever since the magic mirror returned, its reflections have warned the kingdom of danger, kept our family safe, and it has exposed many troublesome crumbs tangled in my beard.
Yeah,
The most important
yeah.
of the jobs.
King Edward was so proud that you returned his lost treasure that he made you king. Everyone knows that part. Now, can we get back to that dragon?
Gwendolyn, there is so much more to my stories than dragons. I hope this old cap will be remembered for far more than the action tattered across its brim, sewn into the seams of many hidden adventures. All right, let's get back to the dragon.
Tell me everything. How did you know shooting the bell would distract him?
Over the years, I realized that
I
the
didn't
dragon
know,
was not
honestly.
the despicable, hideous beast Daventry had made him out to be.
That's
He was
kind of
just
what I
a
was thinking.
caged animal that was very hungry.
That was the
I'd
exact
too
thing I was
violently
thinking.
angry if I could only eat when my neglectful owner rang the bell. I know it was a sneaky trick, but I certainly wasn't going to set a dragon loose on the town or participate in any more abuse.
You really thought that through, Grandpa. I would have tricked him too. Back home, they call me Gwendolyn the Smarty Pants.
You come from a long line of logically minded nobles, and one very clever dentist.
All right, you two. Grandpa needs to rest. Gwendolyn, it's way past your bedtime.
So now this game just got interesting because
Sleep well, Grandpa. I'll be back first thing in the morning.
now that they included different choices that
need
could have
rest.
different outcomes,
I'm as spry as I've ever been.
it's kind
Though
of
I wouldn't mind a
kinda
slice of
interesting
magic
now.
Fruit.
oh, the Minotaur scene. See, I never played 1, 2, 3, and 4 of King's Quest, so I can't follow the other stories. I only know what happens in 5 and 6 because, you know, Steam Train. It's not as cool of a hat. Oh, jeez. Did she just get hit by the door? Owned.
Well, hello, cousin.
Guards!
I'm glad you're finally here. He's been asking about you for days. I had to sit through the same story 5 times.
We got here as fast as we could, and I like Grandpa's stories, especially the ones with dragons.
Ah, yes, the legendary beast he outsmarted with its own dinner bell. I don't know if he forgets that I've heard that story before, or if he just doesn't care, but he loves telling it to anyone that will listen.
Calm down,
Pretty
kid.
sure
You
I
ain't
heard
got
the
anything
nurse
better to
telling
do.
his same jokes in the hall.
Have you heard anything the doctors are saying?
Yes, doctors, wizards, magic elves. Grandfather is fine, Gwendolyn. They all say the same thing. He's just old. He still has a few good years left. Look, we're all excited that your family made the trip.
If I had a
but
meter
there's
right
no
now,
need to worry.
he'd be
You should
leaning
get some rest.
a little
I'm sure you're
beyond
scheduled
the
for a full
dickish
morning of
side.
Grandfather's hilarious ramblings.
Oh, I'm also
He's got
scheduled
a
for the
lot of
tournament
work to
tomorrow.
do.
Ah, yes, the fencing tournament. You'll love it. I'm, of course, favored to win.
Oh,
and
it's
make sure
dipping
you're at the very
further.
best seat to view my victory. The courtyard will be filled with important people and delicious hors d'oeuvres.
Oh, I'm actually competing in the tournament.
Hmm. I had no idea we were hosting a junior tournament. That's incredible.
So it's
In
stepping
that
even
case, I
further.
will gladly be there to cheer you on and eat delectable appetizers.
Nope. No junior tournament. I'll be squaring off against you.
I see. Well, perhaps this is the time to stop listening to stories and finally make some of your own. Good night, Gwendolyn. Sleep well.
That kid is classic. I'm going to betray you later. You'll never be king.
Come in, Gwendolyn. You can set those on the nightstand.
Holy shit.
Grandma said to take 3 spoonfuls of each.
I'll get to those. No need to fuss over me. Now let's talk about far more important issues. Like that fencing tournament. I hear you're competing.
Well, I signed up, but I'm not so sure anymore.
No, no,
Nonsense.
come on.
If it's Scott you're worried about, he's no bother.
Ouch.
After all, I only learned that you entered after he complained about it all morning. Threatened, I'm guessing. There are many ways to win a duel. I, for one, have always been fond of...
Alright. Quick-witted distraction. That's what I use for the dragon, but fencing, I know. An act of kindness even in victory. That seems like an aftermath. It seems like after you win the fencing thing, that's what you do. A deft maneuver. That seems a little cheaty, not gonna lie. So, it's between these two. I think, in the context, a deft
Precision
maneuver.
through practice, and a deft maneuver or two. Train harder and follow your instincts. Speaking of, that reminds me of a story.
Hopefully,
One I know
that's
you
not a
haven't
bad
heard
choice.
Before, when I was a much younger lad, before I was a knight, before I'd been to Daventry, and even before I'd seen a dragon. It's a tale about a tournament that changed my life.
We're going way
It's a
back
long
now.
story, but I shall tell it briefly.